What's up, Dragoners? This is DEDG here with another episode of Doki Witcher Club. Hold on, let me. Doki Witcher Club. Let's go ahead and fucking turn on my mouse so I can play this. Oh yes, okay, this is where we left off. Where we were doing this, okay. Who should I pick for my next poem? I done Ziryu, so I'm gonna do Yuri. Yes, there's a poem. A minute past passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. You said it might be after reading it through it, it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri brushes her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't got anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I didn't notice. What were you saying? Right now? It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I haven't been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most important thing that I recognize is in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing style separate from the topic matter, and they morph it together. The end result is that both the style and the expensiveness are weakened. Once you refine her, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are many different skills and techniques that go into writing, not even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time. Hold on. So you can always hear me more. And adjust. It might take you some time, but it will come with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Asuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri apologizing to herself to me or Nakatsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which is just kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a Witcher Club? Okay. Goes under the light for tensions of my if you don't fully understand it, yeah, sorry. It's hard to see for writing. I can't do anything about it. Maybe. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. What were in the highlight of Okay. Sorry if I had such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But what it took you a while to read? Ah, I just I just don't read strip very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Yeah, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild, something easy to digest, suppose. Are you into ghost you read? Uh huh. Actually, if a story isn't about ghosts at all, Hell Dragon. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But I remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a super story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of a poem is only being sympathetical to a ghost. Linger in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of a past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it in that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long enough before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep on trying. I'm counting on you. Okay, now we got two more people. Natsuki or Monica? How much? Okay, I still got a good bit of time. I'm gonna be starting this video at 30 minutes because, yeah. Considering though what happened last time and all. And I might actually have to think of something for this to do. Yeah, hold on. Let me try something. Okay, we're fucking back. Sorry. I ended up wanting to test something out, but it wouldn't work. Okay, so we're going to Natsuki. Well, it's about what I expected for someone like you. That's a little blunt. Oh, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you will like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can weep, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all philosophical and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. But instead of a point of poems for people to express themselves, your writing style wouldn't make your messages any less vile. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it's not, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you to do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing but about simple writing is that you can put more weight on the wordplay. You said it for with amount of the end, but when then made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of the last time line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you weren't softened. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I just have to home her with that last comment. I really didn't care how old anyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Now, Monica. Hi, Hell Dragon. Have a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I will keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Hell Dragon. We're all a little about embarrassed today, you know? But it's not. But it's that. Fuck. But it's that short a barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of stuff a cereal would like. Is that so? You and Sherry were really good friends, right? It. I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common. Well, we may be good friends, but Siri and I are actually really different. Hmm. Well, that may be the case. Maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two are really care about each other's well-being. If you show it in different ways, it ends up being more somewhere than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. Hmm. You sure you're not reading it into it that much? It could be. Oh gosh, they sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sirius writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. I knew that someone so happy could and enjoy sad things too. Yeah, that's totally expected. Well, to each other their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. I could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always hope you find that's what suits you most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'm always full that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Okay, hole and wall, it couldn't have been me. See the direction of sparkle purses, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I will never know. I wasn't home. My parents hate avoid cruel. No, I can't see. I feel blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My Retaino's already scorched with a permanent copy of a meaningless image. It's just a hole. With a hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now. I wasn't looking. looking in. I wasn't looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you want to call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that's kind of our style that's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the time and between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. One was the inspiration between this one. Uh, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of emphasis recently. I've been influencing my poems a bit. And emphasis? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Mocha's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem of a story, your brain gets too fixed on a specific point. When you try so hard to make it perfect that you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you will just get a dark puddle of ink. So just you move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I'm going to try the room. Now it's a little more stressful than anticipated. It's as if everyone's just judging me for my medical writing abilities. If they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Crossroad and Stereo and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes went on Yuri and Natsuki. They're generally exchanging sheets and sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I wished each of their expressions changed. Naki says, I throw fear and frustration. Smile sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Do you come play we miss some of the other stuffing? It's clearly about the field I've given up. How can that be cute? I know that. It's just meant for language, I guess. I'm trying to say something nice. Huh? Mean to have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Yes, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I could have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Shiryu liked it, and Helldragon did too. So based on that, I will gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First off, excuse me, I'm pretty sure it's offer, but I spent a lot of time establishing my artist style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Helldragon liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it. Natsuki says up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new number, Yuri. Yeah? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Helldragon appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he does appreciate my advice more? Are you that fool yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would They better go out of my way to make everything I do over QC. Um, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I once one with whose boost magic grew. Oh my god. Whose magic grew its size bigger as soon as Hell Dragons started showing up. Natsuki, Natsuki, that's a little. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. So when both girls turned towards me, I said they noticed I was standing there. Oh, Dragon, she's trying to make me look back. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and warn to her pressure that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have got happened in the first place. What's the point in making your own compulsions unconscious for no reason? Meaning you should jump out of a reader, not force them to have to figure it out. How many explain that to her, how Dragon? Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressing words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself is also a waste. You understand that, right, Hell Dragon? Um, when did I get your back in this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course this is gonna be. Oh my god! Why did this have to happen? Fuck. I'm going to go with Yuri because, yeah. Yuri wouldn't even take my point serious. About what me just say. I actually for. Hold on. Fuck. Okay, fuck it. I understand, Yuri. Hmm? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's. But here's the thing: no matter how simple or refined someone's writing is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why she felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. Ooh, but Natsuki took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that Natsuki. I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. You apologized, and don't you think you should too? Yeah, Natsuki clenched her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. Um, Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk to and clear my head. Seriously, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It will spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem from the desk and storms out. On the way out, she combs up the poems with her hands and throws them in the trash. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. Across the room, Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. And generally approaches her insisting of a deconstructure. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I said like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. When could anyone not have gotten in frustrated after being treated like that? You handled as well as anyone could. I didn't think any less of you. Well, why did I believe you? It's how Dragon, you're too kind. I'm thinking to have You're part of this. I'm thankful you to have you part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That's the thing that Nasu said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki say? Yeah? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna go make some tea now. Oh, good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. I say it was worth it. It was right, well, mostly. Wondering, how about you? Yeah, I did the same. It was neat talking thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the exact same thing tomorrow. Maybe you will learn something from your friends too. Their poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little about the kinds of poems that everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can always do a better job by impressing those I want to impress. And to myself, new forms of attention. Our dragon. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hehe. Siri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Siri and I spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Siri, about what happened earlier, and what do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. It's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. You see why they make good friends with you. You know how, Dragon? It's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone likes you too. That's yeah. Every day is gonna be so much fun. Say. It looks like Sergio still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but that's it really needs to stop there. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sergio. I've had Sergio on my shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her. It's easy to see Sergio as integral Mario sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Shit. Fuck. I have to do this again. I just remembered. Shit. Okay, let's fucking think about this. Because you can't see what I'm fucking putting down. That's just not even. Yeah, this time I tried to do evaluation, and that's where I'm gonna end it. Okay, another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I got a little more comfortable over here. Entering for club with a usually scene greets me. Hi, Hell Dragon. Yo, Sir Ryu. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Yeah. I'm just not used to you being quote like that's all. You see, it's a pretty simple thing to get you in the mood. But I guess there's always the simple things that push you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Yeah? Does not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse or you? Yeah? Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. I'm just trying to look at it. Uh-huh. Siri nervously retrieves her coin purse. She tumbles with a hat to get it over. Then she turns it down and lets the gun to spill on her desk. Only two small coins fell on. I knew it. I can see right through you, cereal. That's not fair. How do you know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming in to the clubroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to consciously forget that you spent all your money so that I could lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves with one opinion. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, then that means you deserve to feel guilty. You're simply guilt. They go say. I didn't know that she was listening and her face just in her book as always. I wasn't listening or heard anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell how you reckon to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved with like that cereal. Besides, you should only buy what you can possibly afford. And frankly, after putting a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is far enough retribution. I just, I didn't mean that. I guess so absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's the fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You know what, yeah, I'm gonna be editing this here. Let me say, go ahead and save, and go to main menu, because, yeah. Well, trainers, I hope you enjoyed the Doki Doki Literature Club episode 2. I made sure, hoping that it doesn't split up like it did. I did, oh well, fuck my life, then I had to upload 2 parts every time, then oh well. Well, joiners, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I actually am hoping that Gabby enjoys the series, so if she can comment down below in the comment section and tell me how she's liked the series. And this is something try to make it more easier to see. Yeah, it's not fucking possible for my part because I use a laptop to hook up to like the TV so I can actually record this, and besides my laptop's not angled perfectly for my tablet to actually record it, and the brightness and everything gets in the way. So yeah, that's out of the question. And that, joiners, I hope you enjoyed this video. See ya in the next video.